Hey everyone, and welcome back to Keep It Glossy. Tonight I'm going to be doing a makeup look using the UCANBE palette, Pretty All Set. So stay tuned, you won't want to miss this look, and as always, like and subscribe. Mwah. I'm back, and it's Super Bowl weekend, so let's go ahead and do a Super Bowl look. So I am going for the Eagles. My team is usually the Steelers, but unfortunately, they're not in the Super Bowl next year, guys. So since I'm gonna go for the Eagles this year, let's go ahead and do an Eagles look. So for this look, we're gonna do the Eagle colors. So we're gonna do black, white, and teal. Maybe a little silver or like a gray, but we'll see what we have. All right, so per usual, prime your face. And then let's go ahead and get these eyes ready for our shadow. So grab your foundation, put on your lids, and then pat it in. Okay, so since this look is going to have a lot of dark colors, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do matte shadow, and then for the white we'll do like a shimmery shadow. So let's go ahead and start with our first color. So for the first color, I'm going to take this black up here. So let's go ahead and put some on our brush. All right, so let's go ahead and start the end and just tap it on to start and move it over just a little bit. This is going to be a little different than the looks that I usually do, but it's always great to try new things, right? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to create a space for this first color. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm creating a space here. So I'm tapping it on and I'm figuring out how far up I want to go and how over I want to go. So I'm going to go up pretty far, like right to here. And now I'm just filling it in, and I'm going to stop not right before I meet the middle. And then I'm just going to fill it all in. So I'm swooping and tapping and just filling in this area, just like this. Okay, so try to get them as even as you can. We'll clean it up as we go along, but right now that looks pretty good. So let's go on to our second color. Okay, so looking at the space, I'm thinking we're just going to do 3 colors. So we'll do black, teal, and then I saw a pearly white, so we'll do that for the inner. So with that being said, let's go on to our second color, and it's going to be the teal. So go ahead and grab a new brush. Okay, so we're going to do this teal color up here. So let's go ahead and put some on our brush. And let's get started. All right, now that you have some on your brush, let's go ahead and put it right next to that black. So tap it on and get your area ready. And then we're going to blend it into the black, just like this. So tap and blend. Tap and blend into the black. And I'm kind of like tapping and just wiggling it over to the black to get those two blended together well. Okay, so now that we have our teal on, before I go ahead and put the white on, I'm going to fix these 2 colors up. I'm going to go back over with the black, and I'm going to clean this up a little bit. So When I put the teal on, I did notice that the black got lost a little bit. So I'm going to add some more black to both of my lids. And again, like I said, clean up the rest to make my eyes look more similar. So in the meantime, you guys could do that as well. And I'll be back. Okay, so now that that's cleaned up and that looks pretty good, now we can add our white. So as always, get your brush, put some primer water on it, and let's go ahead and hit it with this white. So put some on your brush and let's get started. Okay, so this time we're going to start on our inner and go into that teal. If some falls, that's okay. Don't worry about it. And I'm lightly and gently putting this on. This is kind of like a loud color, so but it looks really great. So I'm gently putting it on, and I'm filling in the space in just like this. And then I'm going to define my line up top, just so it looks more clean. And we're gonna put it into that teal, and just gently tap it on top of that teal to blend it like this. Okay, so now that all of our colors are on, you could take a look and see if you like how it looks. I am really liking this look. All the colors look great. Now, I do feel like my teal and my black are a little lost. So let me see if I can figure out a way to not make it seem like it looks like it's black and white. So give me one moment. Okay, so I do see this color here, which is a teal as well. So what we can do to make that teal color more defined is we can add that on top of our teal to make it more defined. Now, of course, if you like how this looks, you can just leave it at that. You could add some more of the matte teal on top to have that color come out more. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this on top of the teal. Okay, so before I go ahead and do that, I did want to see how it would look if I did add some more of that matte teal. So I went in and I added more of the matte teal on top just to see if I could have that color come out a little bit more. This is what it looks like. So it does come out a little more, but I still feel like it's way too close to the black, and they're blending in way too much. So now I'm going to go ahead and add that other teal color. All right, so as usual, put some on your brush, and let's go ahead and add some right on top. So we're just going to put it right in the middle, and we're just going to pat it on just like this. Okay, so this actually looks a lot better. I'm loving this. Eagles. Look, okay, I'm gonna stop singing because I can't sing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the excess and I'll be back. All right, so the next step would be falsies, which right now is debatable, which is why I'm recording this part. Because as y'all know, I did get my lash extensions done. Obviously, we all know, those who have done lash extensions, that they're good for 2 weeks. So it's around that time for me to get them done again. So I still have some here that you could see. So I'm going to see if I could just fix these up a little bit. And if not, then I'm going to go ahead and put falsies on. So as always, if you have falsies, put them on, because I always do that step off camera. And if you have extensions like me, go ahead and make them nice and pretty. Okay, so for our next step, we're going to go ahead and do our brows. So as always, let's go ahead and brush them. And then we're going to take our brow pencil. I'm going to start at the beginning, and we're just going to fill in any bare spots. So I'm going in an upright motion, just like this. And I'm going to do this all the way to the end of my brow. just a gentle upward motion. Just filling in any bare spots that I might see. All right, so the next step we're going to do is our eyeliner. So go ahead and grab your liner and start at the inner and go all the way across your waterline, just like this. And then take a brush like this, put a little black matte shadow, and let's just go on top of your liner. Just like this. All right, so now that that's all done, we're going to go ahead and put our foundation on. I'm going to do this step off camera, but I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And at this stage, you could also put your concealer on as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on, and then I'll be back. All right, next we're going to go ahead and put our blush on. I'm using Ulta Beauty's Flushed Blush, and the color is Pink with Envy. So let's go ahead and put some on our brush and put it on our cheeks. All right, and the last final step is our lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and do this look off camera. Any color can actually go really good with this look. So the color is really up to you. I'm going to go ahead and use this ColourPop, the Disney Designer Collection, and the color is Tiana. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and then I'll be back with a finished look. And here is your finished Super Bowl look. I love it, and I hope you guys do too. Well, as always, thanks so much for joining me on this Saturday night. And as always, keep it glossy. See you next time. Mwah.